Welcome to Top Crazy Adventures with Arnell. This is a recap of some crazy adventures that I've done. Here we go. Number 1, skydiving. You can do this. Don't be a chicken, you goddamn chicken. Oh, I can't go skydiving. I'm afraid of heights. I can't possibly jump out of an airplane. I can't do this. Chicken. Chicken!
What did you call me, Griff?
Chicken! McFly!
Nobody calls me chicken.
So don't be a chicken. Go do some skydiving. Okay? It's a skydown skydiving. You only live once. YOLO. Moving on to number 2, Crazy Adventures with Arnell. Base jumping. Whee! Whee! Woohoo! Yabba-dabba-doo! What are some things people say when they jump off the bridge? Yeah. Yeah! Well, first of all, I don't know why you're even watching this video. You're not gonna fucking base jump. You're not gonna skydive. You're just a chicken.
You chicken? That's it, isn't it? Nothing but a little chicken.
You're just a chicken, okay? Like, you're not gonna do any of these goddamn adventurous things. You goddamn chicken. Moving on to a land adventure. Bruno Dunes Overlook. Bruno Dunes Overlook looks like this. You can just have a nice easy day where you just look at it, or you can have a crazy adventure where you can try to get down into it. The first time I did this, giant mistake. I didn't do any research. I got stuck halfway down the canyon. This is how it looks like. Nuts. Crazy. Next time we did this, second time around, we did some research. We found where the trailhead is, and then it takes you all the way to the bottom. But again, it's crazy. Super nuts. Would not recommend. We had to take a little mini bike to get to the trailhead because it was so far away from the Overlook. So yeah, so if you want to do some crazy hike into Bruno Dunes, go for it. Just don't die. Moving on to the next one. Splashing around. What is that one called? Splashing around Smith Creek Falls. First problem you're going to have here is there's a creek that you got to cross, and this creek can be going super fast. So if the creek is going way too fast, this adventure just dies. We tried doing this the second time around. We got to the creek. The creek was going way too fast. We couldn't cross it, so the adventure was dead. So I can't tell you exactly the time you have to be there to be able to cross the creek. But the second time around, we couldn't. The first time I went over there, I crossed the creek. I saw the falls, and then I tried to figure out how to get into it. I went all the way to the back, walked down the grade, super sketchy, and then I walked up the creek all the way to the waterfall itself, and then did some splashing around. Very, very crazy day. And then I walked up the grade afterwards because I didn't want to walk back, so I just walked up. I figured out there's a way to get down there. Apparently, you just have to have very grippy shoes. And then the last one would be Shoshone Falls. Shoshone Falls is like a 3-part series, Crazy Adventures at Shoshone Falls. One is you can get to the bottom and just view it from the shoreline. Just doing that part, crazy in itself. Number 2 would be taking a kayak or paddleboard, getting close to the waterfall, and then you're just standing right next to it. That's part 2 crazy. And then if you want to go super freaking crazy with Shoshone Falls, then you're on top of Shoshone Falls. Walking around, getting in this little cave, snorkeling on top of Shoshone Falls, or like swimming around. Who in their right mind is snorkeling and swimming on top of Shoshone Falls? Madness. Again, I would not recommend you do any of these. Just watch them as entertainment videos. There's a high possibility that something could go wrong. And if you do these crazy adventures, you're placing yourself in a lot of risk. And that's all I got. Is that good? All right, so do them at your own risk, people. Do them at your own risk. Alrighty, that's all I got.